it's not about me. It's not about my wife. It's bigger than that. It's about reaching people that need a little bit of guidance when it comes to trying to start a coffee shop or a business or a drink shop, a lemonade stand. You know, being different will bring you success. How's it going? You may be wondering to yourself, who is this guy? Yeah, I think I'm actually starting to figure that out for myself. But you may have seen a good bit of our videos, and you may not even know it. You may not even know it. But this is a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, sitting here, recording, actually showing my face is big. It's big because for the past year and a half, I have recorded almost every single day for my business, and I do not show my face at all. And yeah, that might be a little intentional, but just because I want the drinks that we create at Brew Krew Coffee to be strictly that, not a place where all of the faces that you see are the life of the show necessarily. I don't want that to be the case. I just want it to be more so of, these are the drinks that we create, and whether you like them or you don't. And I think over the course of this past year and a half, it has been really fun. It's been really fun, but I think I'm getting to the point where I want to do more hands-on, and we have so many questions. We have so many questions, and we have people coming to our website daily. We have people coming to our social media hourly, you know, supporting us, giving us love, and most importantly, asking a lot of questions about how we come up with the things that we come up with, and if they even sell or do good at our physical location. And in the beginning, we were just trying to broaden our horizons when it came to the type of drinks that we made at our location. It ended up being really fun. It ended up being really fun. We had more fun. Let's just say it like this: we had more fun creating the drinks and tasting them, and letting the people that were around us really give us a really give us a harsh critic on what we were creating, and we kind of let that be the judge of, you know, the next steps that we took when it came to marketing the drinks that we create. I think one day it just set in where I'm like, I don't really care what anyone thinks. I know for a fact that what we're doing here is a little bit different than what you may normally see. And that alone sparked a lot of interest in my own personal curiosity of, what if there are other people out there that truly feel how I feel about the drinks that we make? Now, I know there is one or two major, major companies out there that have since been doing things that we do for a very long time. Uh, but I like to look at it as, you know, success leaves breadcrumbs. I stumbled across Swig a long time ago, and when we when we started our coffee shop, I didn't know about Swig, but then I found out about them because I chose to create a dynamic on the social media that I was ingesting to be just strictly, you know, information that would help propel a business. I could say that that kind of worked out. That kind of worked out because I did stumble across a lot of different drinks that I've never seen before. But I didn't want to copy them. I just wanted to recreate something, kind of sort of just not recreate the wheel, but just put the personal flair on it that represented me and my family. I think sometimes that can be hard to do if you don't really know what direction you're wanting to take it. But I think since then we've had several different drinks go really popular, really viral. But things that go viral organically, naturally, it's a true reflection of yourself. If it is if it's actual content of your own or an actual idea of your own, if your actual one-off idea reaches millions, and it doesn't even have to be a perfectly edited video. It doesn't. I feel like the reason I'm telling you this is because it really doesn't matter how you create and how you share your idea, as long as you are authentic with the things that you're doing. I don't think I don't think any of it matters of how you recreate it. But I say all that to say a little bit about me. I'm Dre Tillman. I'm one of the owners at Brew Krew Coffee. Me and my wife run the shop, but we don't necessarily run it. We have a team. We have a really wonderful team, a really wonderful team of women who just rock in and out, day and day. They are the faces of our physical location. And I try to make more so me and my wife to be more so not the faces of anything, because it's not about us, it's bigger than us. I wanted to reach people that wanted to be a part of a community of just pure creativity when it came to the coffee industry, or the drink industry, because that's what we are all about. That's what we're all about. My wife loves culinary, and I love computers, video, pictures, graphic design. I love all the tech stuff. Her on the other hand, when it comes to the food, the drinks, and the recipes, she got it in the bag. I just put it all together in a really well put together package for you guys. And I feel like I do a lot of pushing when it comes to sharing ideas, when it comes to actually being transparent to one another about what we have going on, how we got there, what's the steps, and how you can replicate those steps and see it in your business too, or just at home. Because I know the drinks that we make on our actual social media, they look fantastic, and they taste fantastic, and they sell. They actually sell all the time. I didn't know how else to really say that, but the drinks that we make actually sell. That can be a tough pill to swallow for a lot of other businesses or industries, because they can show you this marketing of this beautiful thing that they have, and it may seem as if everyone has it or everyone has tried it, but that's not really the case all the time. I know multiple business owners that create posters, ads, videos, you name it, and I'm like, man, this is great. This is great. Like, I know you're killing it.
No, we probably only sold about like 15 of them.
So it's not always as it seems, but from what we've been learning, we kind of let the things that we do speak for itself. So man, it's just been crazy. I think right now, and I'm not trying to like, I'm definitely not bragging at all, because I feel sometimes very humble, very blessed, even lucky sometimes. But I think on Instagram now we are up to about 110,000 followers, which was crazy because like a year on Instagram, I was posting everything that I was posting everywhere else, and it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. But All it takes is that one to get to the right people, and they're like, oh, yeah. On Facebook, I think we have around like 180 something thousand followers, and TikTok is a little bit slower, but I think we got around like 70 something thousand followers. And I'm only telling you that because clearly, clearly the drinks that we're making are doing something right. And it could be the presentation of them as well, as far as social media is concerned. But I know that people can sense when something's not right here. People can sense that. And that's just not the case with what we do. And I really just wanted to make this video because I want to share more of the thoughts that I have, the thoughts that Kelsey has when it comes to a lot of the comments and a lot of the questions. But really, for me, this is more of an icebreaker. You know, I don't show my face. I don't show my face a lot, and it might be because I'm 6'7", and the countertop that I make all my drinks on is like it's super low. So I get a little bit of feedback about that too, but not negatively. I only said it to say it's not about me. It's not about my wife. It's bigger than that. It's about reaching people that need a little bit of guidance when it comes to trying to start a coffee shop or a business or a drink shop, a lemonade stand. You know, being different will bring you success, and I mean that in the most genuine way possible. You bringing your authenticity is what will bring people back, along with your customer service. You know, you got that good killer customer service, smiles, pretty people, clean, good service, fast. People come back. People will come back and they will support you, especially off that first encounter. I only wanted to really show face today because I'm trying to figure out how to make longer content and really get um, questions answered in the shortest way. No, actually not short. I don't want it to be too short. I feel like every video that we post is short, and then we have thousands of questions. It's like, hey, tell us more. So I think this platform has the best storytelling information, the best long form information. And I think YouTube is really a place where we can share a lot more of the ideas and the knowledge that we have with you guys without trying to charge you guys anything. I think that's another topic of a conversation is, what we charge and what we charge for information or what we charge for the recipes that we create. But really, that's just because we have literally put in sweat and tears into creating recipes that actually work, trial and error multiple times. And we already did the work for you. We've done it. We put together certain recipes that taste great. They pass all the tests that we've created for the drinks that we make. And that's why we charge for the knowledge that we have. Because if you're starting something or if you're at home seeing the drinks that are out there and you're like, I know I can make that. Yeah, you can. But if you're wanting to sell it or if you're wanting it to be perfect because you're a perfectionist, then it's going to take a lot of trial and error. It's going to take a lot of trial and error for you to get to that point where you feel like, I got this down pat. I got this in the bag. I know what I'm doing. I might want to start a business. It's going to take you a while. But if you want some help and if you're looking for recipes that work, recipes and ingredients and flavors that mesh well together with certain drinks, we've already created books that will tell you all of that. Something that a major company would probably charge you way more money than what we would charge for a book, you know. So, and I'm not trying to sell anything. If you want a recipe book, you can comment and say something like that. I'll let you know where to find it. But that's not why I'm here. I'm only trying to tell you that we we get it. You know, you may look on the outside and see all of the likes and the follows and the shares that we get from our social media, but you know, we're we're normal people. We're easy to talk to, and I think that's why our business does good at the physical location, because people love to talk to us. People will come up to the coffee shop and they will spill. They will spill it, and I don't disclose any information that you tell me. Okay, I don't disclose any of that. The information is between me and you, and we can just have a free little therapy session going on. We can, and I'm cool with that. And I think that's what really helps drive our business, because money isn't a thing when you're spending it on something. It gets you closer to a goal that you have been struggling to get to, you know, and I mean that in so many different ways. Either way, that's my intro. I I feel like I do a lot of talking on the videos behind beats and behind music, and I'm showing flashy things, bam, bam, bam. You know, I'm doing all of that, but it's fun. On here, I want to focus more on letting you know exactly how these things are working for us, what's working for us, what you should be doing differently if you have had any struggles when it comes to your business, your your location, your physical location, or your social media, because that is my forte. And when it comes to recipes and ingredients and actually, you know, being a people person and trying to work on yourself, my wife got that in the bag. She got it in the bag. You know, so we make a really good team as far as the business that we've chosen to enter. And you know, I think that can be something that you're wanting to lean into if this is the video that you chose. You know, I want to get better at making videos like this so that people can know a little bit more about what's the backstory behind Brew Krew Coffee. That's all. What's the backstory? What's going on? Like, who are they? Then you found the right spot. There's nothing more than that. We're just going to be open and transparent. Enough about me. Let me know more about you. Leave some comments. You don't even have to share this video. You don't even have to like it. You know, that's not what I want this to be about. I am trying to use this as a connection tool. Learn more about other people as well, and learn about your journeys, rather than just a 1 quick minute video and we get so many comments and so many likes that I can't really just figure out who are you. You asked me a very intelligent question, and then I'm flooded with 50 more, you know. So I think on here it'll be a little bit more intimate. So let's bring it, and welcome to the club.